Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Aries, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please. All right, so your person is showing up as the Page of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. They're viewing you as the Six of Cups, and their future action towards you is the Knight of Treasure, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we see the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I definitely feel like the King of Swords in reverse, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, is indicative of this person not communicating with you at this time. The Page of Wands in reverse can also indicate this is somebody who rushed in and rushed out of this situation. And it's clear that they know that they hurt you. Their actions hurt you. Some of you, the King of Swords in reverse can be somebody who said something kind of mean or was really argumentative or extremely self-centered here. I'm getting this person may have been reactive with the Page of Wands in reverse. So I don't know if they have a temper or they just kind of like flipped out about something. They got angry, they got upset. I don't know if they've blocked you or maybe you have them blocked. And we see the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So it looks like this person wasn't putting in the work, Aries. And so they may have been like keeping things casual, or they just had one foot in the door and one foot out. And the Chariot card in reverse, Cancerian energy. But they may have been expecting something different from you, right, than what they were offering to in the connection. The Chariot card in reverse can also mean that, you know, this person brought things to a full stop, or things came to a full stop and they're really feeling that. It can also be the Chariot in reverse, Cancerian energy can be someone who's not giving emotionally, somebody who's really protecting themselves. You know, they've built some walls, they have strong barriers, they weren't really letting you in. And they're viewing you as the Six of Cups in reverse. It's like they're having this realization, or they're recognizing how much this has hurt you. And with the King of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, this person knows that you're angry, that you're frustrated, that you're triggered. And they may be feeling like, you know, you're moving on here. Okay, and we see the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is definitely feeling like you let go and you're moving on, or maybe you're dating or you're seeing other people, whatever it is. And I feel like that's really impacting them, Aries, because the Knight of Treasure, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or the Knight of Pentacles is saying that they are coming in to make some sort of offer. You know, this is somebody that wants to invest here. And we see the Star card in reverse because Aquarius energy, this has been a Tower moment. Now they're really unsure about the future of this connection and whether or not they'll have victory and success, but they're making a decision here that they want a new beginning. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles tells me that, you know, that your energy is, maybe you're waiting to see what this person's next moves are. You're definitely taking a look at all the time and effort that you've put into this connection, Aries, and just trying to figure out, you know, if you're going to continue that, you know, if this is worth your time. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about this person. What do my Aries need to know about this person, please? All right, we see rendezvous. So I do think they were probably too focused on the physical. You know, maybe you started to feel used, or you started to feel like, okay, this person isn't even looking for a relationship. We see lunch energy. I'm kind of getting they may have also had this connection restricted to weird times. You know, like maybe only coming over for lunch, right? Or not like spending the night at your house, or like inviting you over. And yeah, we see room service, do not disturb. So it does feel like this person, like I'm wondering if you started to question whether or not there was third party, or they were kind of keeping you feeling like an option. All of this energy just tells me there was something here about you feeling like they were just in it for the sex, or they were just focused on the physical. They weren't giving much. And we see that with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, like they weren't like building something here with you. They were just focused on the physical. It felt like they were around for a good time, but not necessarily a long time, Aries. But you look like they think you've let go of this, which many of you may have, or you're working towards that. But they feel like maybe you've let go of this. And that's bothering them. Yeah, so your person, what we don't see, or their shadow, is giving too much. You're depleted because you give too much. You need a balance of give and take. Now, I definitely don't see that here in the cards. I think it's the opposite. But what I do get, sometimes when people are overgivers and they've decided, okay, I'm not doing that anymore, I'm not getting burned anymore, they can really move to the other end of the spectrum and not give enough. And so I do kind of feel like your person here is like not wanting to overgive, but they've taken it too far, okay, with you. And we get getting crumbs. So you deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. Yeah, again, I feel like that your person is reacting to the way they've been treated in the past, and it's almost like they're treating you the way they've been treated in the past here. All right. Without fail, I start doing readings. They start like mowing the lawn in front of me. I do apologize, Aries, about that. All right, what do they want to say to you? Reminiscing. So they're definitely missing you. I miss our inside jokes, and I let my pride get in the way of our connection. See, I think that's what happened. I think their ego was like, we're not falling into that trap again. We're not going to be the ones that are the overgivers here. All right, excuse me. All right, so let's take a look and see what you need to know that you might not be seeing. What is it that we need to know here that we might not be seeing? All right, so trust. A need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. So Aries, this is really about just trusting that Spirit's got your back, that there's a divine plan. Remember, what's meant for you will not pass you by. And true love, this is a divine connection. Now, I'm not so sure I'm feeling that. I'm not so sure you're feeling that. Okay, but there is this possibility, and I think where I'm going to leave that message is, I do think this person has, or is realizing they have real feelings for you, and they're looking at how they've treated you, and I think there's a lot of regret and remorse. That's the takeaway I'm getting. So let's see what their very next actions are towards you in the next, couple of days or the next week or so. All right, so the King of Coins. So again, Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So they are going to be putting in effort. This might take you by surprise. Like they might unblock you, or maybe they'll try to reach you even if you have them blocked, and put time and effort into this. The Judgment card, even if they think they don't stand a chance, it's like a now or never energy. I've got to do this. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what your final advice is. Final advice and guidance for my Aries, please. All right, open up. So you're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Now, for some of you, it may be, I can see why you might not trust this person. And it may not be about opening up and trusting them, just, blindly. But it may be listen or hear them out. Listen to what they have to say. Now, some of my Aries, if you have really let this go, it may be, that you're opening up your heart to somebody else that feels right. Because this is somebody who's definitely backtracking. Somebody here that definitely misses you, has regret and remorse, and realizes what they've sabotaged. And your final message is break free. So you're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. All right? So Aries, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.